Hi, my name is Trevor Williams. I'm from Global Atlanta. We're here with Faruq Masudi, who is an Indian television and film producer promoting his newest venture, his newest movie in Atlanta. Mr. Masudi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you very much.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the kind of things, the movies and shows that you produce in India and what your new venture is here?
I'm basically a television producer. I have produced many soap operas and serials for some of the premium channels out of India and Middle East and Pakistan. I have produced two feature films, one in Arabic and the other one in Hindi. But my latest venture is a film, a documentary on Quran, which is the holy book of Muslims. And it's not a documentary, it's not a film, it's a fusion of different genres. And that's what brings me here, to promote this film and to find a distribution for it.
And what brings you specifically to Atlanta?
Well, it was a good excuse to come here because my extended family is here, my cousins are here, and I found it a good excuse to be with them, and at the same time, I'm kind of, promoting my film around Atlanta.
What inspired you to, at this point in time, create this movie about the Quran?
Very obviously, I felt, like most of the Muslims, that we are not being perceived the way we should be. There's a lot of misinformation about Islam and Muslims. There are lots of stereotyping. There is so much of distortion of the image. And unfortunately, some of the Muslims, some of the acts of certain Muslims, who are Muslims by name, not necessarily by faith, have contributed to these wrong images, to these violent images of Islam, and which was affecting me personally, myself, as it does any other Muslim around the globe. And I thought I owe it to my community, and I owe it to other people, to people like you, to educate you about my faith and to talk about it right from its fountainhead, from the very basic source of Islam, which is Quran. So I have based my film on the major themes of Quran under strict parameters. I have not gone beyond Quran. I have not gone into sociology or politics or hadith. These are the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And this is a film that you must watch.
And so what are some of the issues that are addressed in your film? The film is called Quran Contemporary Connections, is that right?
Exactly.
Okay.
What I'm trying to do in the film is that mostly people think that Quran is a religion which has happened 1400 years ago, and it has no relevance with the contemporary scene, which is changing so fast, which is so volatile, which is so dynamic, and they suspect, or they have their doubts, that does it fit into this scenario? Does it have a relevance with our surroundings? And this is what I've tried to do. I portrayed Quran, its themes, its concepts, in a modern setting, in a very urban setting, because non-urban settings are still very, medieval kind of thing, very pure, and what we know as modern civilization, has not touched them, so they have been able to retain their values. But it's the urban societies, which export fashions, ideas, ideologies, campaigns. And once you watch the film, you'll see that after seeing the film, you'll wonder, okay, so I have seen the film, where is the Quran? Okay? Quran is already there. It's being played out every day, day in, day out, in America's life. To say that American lifestyle or society is at loggerheads with the concepts of Quran is very, very wrong.
For example?
For example, America has a fantastic healthcare system working for its citizens, a social security system. It takes care of the poor, the destitute, and it does care for its people. And these are all Quranic concepts. you have orphanage. I mean, you don't have orphanages anymore here. You have adoption houses. Or fair trade practices, equality for all. This is straight from the Quran. And when you see these images, the American images in my film, you really will wonder, if that is so, then where is the clash? Where is the difference? It is the same God that you worship and I worship. It so happens that we call him Allah, and Allah is the Arabic word for God. Now, Arabic-speaking Jews and Christians living in Arabian lands do call their God, they don't call him G-O-D, they call him Allah. Okay? So, there's no difference, except we might differ in rituals, here and there a little bit, or we are from the same stock of religion, we belong to the same Abrahamic faiths, and we are kind of cousins who are, upset a little bit with each other, but once you're on the dining table, you have good food and you discuss family matters, you say, oh, come on, okay, let's go to a movie tomorrow, you make up.
Tell me what your plans are for it here in America. Was it filmed here?
It was filmed in America, all American crew, all American cast, and I'm the only Indian component in the film. And it has been a wonderful experience. It's a wonderful production, and I hope to get a good distribution deal. I'll be traveling the country to many states, and we'll tie up the distribution, and hopefully very soon you should be able to watch the film, either online or from your favorite store.
Is it principally for, is the market that you're hoping to reach principally non-Muslims, or is it?
Yes, it would be non-Muslims principally. It's meant for them to bring the message of Islam, the concepts of Islam to them, to make them more educated. It is the common man. You see, the elite, the intellectuals, they already know. The ones who are talking against Islam, believe you me, they know what Islam is. They already know. They don't need my film. They are acting under pressure or under their, special interest groups, what I call. But it's the common man, the Joe and Mary and Sally and David and Brendan and these are the guys who don't know about Islam, and I would like them to know what the Quran is about really, what the Muslims are really like, and then it's up to him. I'm not forcing myself on anybody, but it would be good if he understood me well, I understood him well.